Hello everyone and welcome back to the castle. I'm Julie and today I'm going to show you how I get ready for my video shoots. So I've already moisturized, and first things first, we're going to use our Tarte Poreless Primer, and I'm just going to put this where I need it. I like this because it makes my pores almost disappear. Basically, it blurs them, and honey, we love a blurred out queen because I'm not trying to have huge pores, even though I naturally do. Next, we're going to go in with the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly, and I'm going to use that to prime my eyes. Just patting it on with my finger, not too much product there. Before I put on my foundation, I'm going to be patting it on any red spots I have. I found that this actually works well when I'm in a hurry, and if I don't want to color correct, I feel like this works out pretty damn well to hide blemishes. Now I'm going to go in with Conspiracy Palette by Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson, and I'm going to go in with Tanacon as my transition color, which I think is their most used color in the entire palette. It's practically perfect for this. And I'm going to put that all over my eyelid, and I'll use it later to further blend out the look. I'm just using a big fluffy brush because I just wanted to cover a lot of area. It doesn't need to be precise. Next, for the crease color and for a little bit more depth on the outer eye, I'm going to go in with Diet Root Beer. I'm just going to kind of stamp it on the outside and bring it into my crease and try to blend away as much as possible. Now I'm dipping into the shade Just a Theory, which is a shimmer, and I'm applying that to the middle of my eye. I don't want it to be that much of a spotlight effect, so I'm going to blend it in a little bit more instead of leaving it harsh in the middle. Next, I'm going to use the color Spiraling, which is a dark brown shimmer, and kind of blend it in and drag it to the crease just a little bit. Lately, I've been loving a classic eye with a pop of color just to bring that excitement up a notch. And I'm just going to go over that with the color Conspiracy from the Conspiracy palette, which is one of my favorite colors in that palette. It's so cute and unique. I love it because I just want to give that inner eye some more shimmer. And of course, whenever I see something I want to fix, I just fix it right then and there. There's never too much blending. All right, now it's time to move on to my face. For foundation today, I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Foundation, which has a 24-hour wear and sunscreen, I might add, in the color 430. And it's getting pretty late, it's getting pretty dark, and I need to start filming this video that I'm getting ready for. So for the sake of time, I'm gonna squirt it onto the damp beauty blender and just pat it on my face. Honey, we're not going anywhere. I don't need this shit to oxidize, okay? So of course with the beauty blender, if you didn't know, you just pat it into your face. Please don't drag it across your face like it's a wipe. You're patting it into the primer and trying to marry them together. If you guys see me looking off to the right, it's because I was watching He's Just Not That Into You. I love that movie and it just came back on Netflix. So I thought, hey, I can do my makeup, I can film this video, and I can film the next video after my makeup's done. So it was a win-win-win. We love a multitasking moment. Next, I'm applying on just a little bit of concealer. I use the Stay Naked Concealer by Urban Decay in the color 20 CP. I try not to put on too much because I feel like I run through this if I do. Now I just dipped my damp beauty blender into my translucent setting powder by Laura Mercier, and I'm just tapping that in, pushing it into the under eyes where I put concealer. And I like to do this only where I put the concealer just to really set it. And then I go and finish off with my setting powder using a big fluffy brush on the rest of my face, ears, and neck. All right, and now my least favorite part of the makeup routine are the eyebrows, which yes, they are sisters and not twins, but it still freaking bugs me, okay? I'm a perfectionist. To measure where my eyebrows gonna start, I line up my pencil with my nostrils and I make a mark. I just bought this eyebrow pencil last week. I've never used this one before, but it's by Benefit and it's called the Goof Proof. And so far I like it, but I've noticed that if I push a tiny bit too hard, this just like goes on super dark. So I have to be really careful and make sure that I blend it out. Sometimes if this spoolie doesn't work well enough to blend, I just use my finger a little bit. Oof, am I fierce yet? No bitch, keep working. For bronzer today, I'm using Kylie Jenner in Almond. And I'm using a big fluffy brush to apply that just to give myself some color. This is not contour. You're just giving yourself a little bit of subtle color. I like to put it in the places where I do put contour, and then I'll contour over that with actual contour. I always try to apply it to my ears and my neck as well, because you don't want just like a dark face. You want it to kind of gradient out. Always make sure that you frame your face with a bronzer, and I like to kind of take it into my hairline as well, just to make sure that I don't have a halo of brown. No thank you. I want it to blend in. Next, we're going to go in with some liquid liner to have a Gorgina wing, and today we're using the Vinyl Liner by NYX in black. I always mess up. I have just put a dot on the bottom, but let's try and fix it and move on. Just kidding, I'm extra as fuck. I can't move on, whatever. And now it's time to contour with Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. What I'm going to do very lightly is stamp it on to where I want it to be, and then after that I'm going to blend it in a downwards motion. I don't want a lot of concentration to be on the inner part of my cheek. I only want it to be on the outer part. Looking snatched so far. But we're not done. So we have to contour our nose. So to do that today, I'm going to grab this flat angled brush and dip it into that Kat Von D palette again with the contour color and just draw some lines. Yup. I wish I had some cream contour to do this, because I feel like it would be way easier to blend, but the powder will do just fine. I try to be light-handed. So the brush that I just used to contour my cheeks, I'm going to just kind of make it flat with my fingers and go over that contour just to blend it in, but also add a little bit more color. And now I'm going to go in with my damp beauty blender and just pat it just to make sure that it's actually blended in and doesn't look drawn on. Honey, we need some blinding moments here. So I'm going to go in with Kylie Jenner's Kylighter in Dreamin' of Diamonds. And I'm going to start off by putting a dot on my nose and making a line that's not connected, like a little exclamation point. That is how we highlight our nose, honey. We're going to be looking like a snatched Insta model. Now we're going to grab a fan brush and highlight my Cupid's bow, and then go to the apples of my cheeks and glaze donut that bitch. All right, don't think I forgot. We're gonna do the under eyes right now. So using a pencil brush, I'm gonna go back into the shade What's the Tea, which is that very light green tea color. And I'm gonna put that all over my bottom lid. And I'm gonna bring it up under my wing. And now I'm gonna take a more precise brush and dip into Conspiracy, that light green shimmer again, and put that over What's the Tea on my lower lash line. Now to pop on some blush by Tarte in Memorable, and I'm gonna pat all the way up to my highlight. We love a blushing bride. Just kidding, I'm not a bride. No look is complete without defining your bottom lashes with mascara, and today I'm using Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. And today for false lashes, we're using Ardell Wispies. There we go, honey. And all right, I just did the other eye off camera. We're looking like a whole chocolate minty snack. And now it's time to finish that look with some lip action. Today we're using Kylie Jenner's Lip Matte in Exposed. Nice. And to top it off, I'm gonna apply the gloss over it by Jeffree Star in Shockwave, just to the middle, because I want the middle to pop. I just got so much cuter. Now that my makeup's done, you know those Andes mints that you get from Olive Garden? Yeah, that's me right here. Please drop a like on the video if you enjoyed. Leave a comment below on what you would like to see next. If you are brand new to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe, and welcome to the castle. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.